friends, an official good morning to you all. Welcome back to another video. I thought it would be fun to take you through my day today. I have a bit of a solo date planned, so we're gonna start off the morning with Pilates, which I'm really excited about. And this is my little outfit of the day, or my little workout outfit of the day, I guess. I can't believe I'm saying this, but this portion of the vlog is sponsored by Lululemon. So I am wearing head to toe Lululemon today, which is wild to me because this is such a dream collaboration for me. I would never have thought that I would be working with Lululemon, but I'm wearing some pieces from their Align range today, which is specifically designed for more lower intensity workouts. So things like yoga, Pilates, and so on. So perfect for what I'm doing today. Specifically today, I'm wearing the Ebb to Street crop tank, which is the little top I've got on. This is so soft and comfortable. Everything that I'm wearing today is just some of the most comfortable activewear I've ever put on my body. I genuinely get the hype now. Like, I think you meet those girls who are obsessed with Lululemon, and I understand now because this is just something else. The quality is unmatched. It feels luxurious to wear. But yeah, today I'm wearing this tank, which does have removable cups in it. I've actually got the padding in at the moment, which I don't usually do, but I feel like it just gives a really flattering shape. And I'm not wearing a sports bra underneath this tank because it does have this little kind of shelf bra built into it, which is where the padding is. So because I'm not wearing a sports bra, I've kept the padding in, but of course you can remove that if that is something you would prefer. You could obviously wear a sports bra underneath if you so wish, especially if you want a little bit of higher support. But since I'm doing reformer Pilates today, it's not super high intensity, so I don't feel like I need that personally. The length is perfect. It hits right where my leggings start, and it's flattering because it's tight enough that it gives you that shape, but it's not so tight that it's restricting. The back is just a racer back, which is stunning. And then I'm wearing the famous Align pants, but they're not just the normal Align leggings. They also have pockets, which is amazing. Here is a better look for you all. I feel like these are probably the most flattering and best fitting leggings I have ever put on my body. The waistband sucks me in just that right amount. They just feel like they were made for me, to be honest. I'll leave all of my sizing and the exact name of each piece linked down below if you want to check it out. But I just cannot get over these leggings, and I know that they're going to become such a staple for me. And like I mentioned, they do have pockets on both of the sides, so you could put maybe your headphones or your phone if you're going on a walk, which I definitely will be doing, or your keys or your card if you're going out for coffee or something, which is just such a nice feature. I literally love it. And then lastly, we have the perfectly oversized crop crew. I'll put this one on to show you guys. It's not super thick. It's more of a lightweight before and after workout kind of crew neck. And I totally understand why they call it the perfectly oversized crop crew, because it does have that perfect oversized fit without feeling like you're drowning in it. Like, it's not too oversized, but it hits at that right spot. It's also the most interesting material. I don't know how to describe it, but it is so soft. It almost feels a little bit velvety. They call it peach fuzz, which I think is just a perfect description. And I do think that this comes in a few other colors if this one is not for you. I think it's super fun. It's very like dragon fruit-esque to me. And this one is also quick dry, which is really nice if you want to chuck it on after a workout, especially if you've been quite sweaty, because you will be dry in no time. But that is my little outfit of the day for Pilates. But I need to head off because the other day I was too late and I missed my class, so I'm not going to let that happen today. Just got to Pilates. I'm kind of nervous for multiple reasons. One, I haven't been to Pilates in probably a couple months now, and it's just the type of exercise that really hits those muscles that you don't hit very often. Like, unless you do Pilates consistently, it's kind of rough. Two, I haven't been to the gym in a few weeks because I was traveling and then I got sick. And three, I've never been to any sort of class, any sort of like exercise class by myself. I've always gone with friends. So this is the first time I'm doing it by myself. But if you guys have watched my vlogs for the past few months, you may have noticed that I've been trying to do more things alone and just be more intentional about having solo dates and just like becoming an independent person. Honestly, for multiple reasons. I think it's just a really great skill to have, to just be able to confidently do things by yourself. It just gives you more self-confidence, more independence, and I just feel like if you actively and intentionally do things by yourself that kind of scare you, it makes everything else that you have to do alone easier. So today I'm actually just trying to have a solo date in general. I want to do a bunch of my favorite things but do them alone, because first of all, you don't need someone to do these things with all the time. It's really nice to be like, hey, I really want to go book shopping, or I really want to go out for lunch, or I really want to go to the markets or something, and just be able to go, not be restricted by if you have someone to go with, or if someone else is free, or if you're just gonna look silly going by yourself. I just think that being your own best friend is such a powerful tool, and it just makes life more fun, because suddenly you just have so many more opportunities to do things that you love, and doing fun things isn't determined by what the people around you want to do, because you can just do whatever you want to do. Hopefully that makes sense. So yeah, today we've got Pilates this morning in 15 minutes, and then I just want to do a few activities that I really like. I feel like I just haven't been able to do things that like fill my cup for a while, because I've been on these trips, I've been sick, blah blah blah, I've mentioned it a million times. So today is just about being my own best friend, boosting my confidence. I feel like new activewear is really fun as well, because you just get that little bit of motivation and confidence that you may not have otherwise, which yes, it's superficial, but it just works. So if something works, why question it? Anyway, I'm gonna head in. I'll see if I can get some clips for you guys. I've never filmed here by myself. I've always had friends around, so it doesn't feel as weird to film yourself when you've got friends doing it as well. We'll see.
Well, miss, I guess I'll be on my way now. You just give me a...
Pilates is done. That was actually so good. Like I said, I haven't worked out in a while, so it just felt so nice to move my body and also just get out of my head for like 45 minutes. Even during my strength sessions, like weightlifting stuff at the gym, I'm still thinking, because you have breaks within sets and you're kind of just like working at your own pace, whereas in Pilates you're doing like a different exercise every minute. So I'm just so focused on making sure my form is correct that I don't have time to think about anything else, which I just love, because I just feel so refreshed afterwards. But I think I'm going to now head off to the shops and I'm gonna go book shopping, because to be honest, I just haven't really been very excited about anything on my TBR lately, and I just want to go and just walk around a bookstore. That is just the best day to me. Had a very successful book shopping experience. I ended up getting 4 books. I went to Dymocks, QBD, Target and Kmart. And I kind of got almost something from everywhere. Also, let me just say, I was trying to specifically buy books that I haven't heard a million billion things about, because there's people walking past. Because I feel like sometimes it gets a little bit repetitive when you're watching booktubers just talk about the exact same books. Don't get me wrong, I love a hyped book. I love a Colleen Hoover, I love a Christina Lauren, all that sort of stuff. But I wanted to see if I could try and find some books that I haven't heard just so many things about. I also wanted to do that because it's nice to go into a book without having so many expectations that other people have created for you. So I was somewhat successful in that way. I would say 2 of the books that I got, I haven't heard anything about, and 2 of the books I've heard a lot about. So first, Funny You Should Ask by Alyssa Sussman. Beautiful cover. I've heard very mixed reviews about this, but I've never seen it in Australia. So now that I found it, I was like, yeah, let's see what it's like. I'm excited. think this is just so beautiful. And the one that I haven't heard anything about is called The Girls I've Been by Tess Sharp, and this was in the employee recommendation section, and apparently it's about the daughter of a con artist, and so I'm assuming she has learned a lot from her mother, and so I think it's supposed to be a YA thriller, which just sounds really intriguing to me. And then from Kmart I picked up Counterfeit, which again I've heard nothing about. I think it potentially could be a new release, but I could be wrong. I think it's just general fiction with a tiny bit of mystery, but we will see. I think it's just like women, friendship, secrets, rich people drama. Love it. And then from QBD I found Mr. Wrong Number, which is again the first time I've seen it in Australia, and I talked about this in my mid-year freakout tag that I wanted to read this because I really loved Better Than the Movies by Lynn Painter, which is her YA romance, and I'm pretty sure this is adult, so we'll see how it goes. But those are the books that I picked up. I just made it to the flower market, so I'm gonna go in and pick out some new flowers, which is so happy. I freaking love this. I go to the flower markets in Rockley and they're my absolute favorite. I've been coming here since I was like 15 years old, so I love it here. Got my flowers. How freaking cute. If anyone knows what these flowers are called, could you please let me know? Because I have no idea. They're stunning. And they smell so good. This has been the perfect day so far. Like, I feel so refreshed and just like, you know how in Sims they have little bars that are like green when they're full and then they go down and you have to, you know, like make them sleep so that their sleep bar goes up, and like make them socialize so their like social bar goes up, all that sort of stuff. I feel like all my levels are green right now. That's how I feel. Anyway, I'm gonna grab some lunch at a cafe and then I'm gonna head home and get some work done because I can't keep pretending I don't have responsibilities. There's something so relaxing about getting home from the florist or even the grocery store or the flower markets, wherever you get your flowers, and there is a floating stem in there. Where did that come from? Oh, let me move this so you can actually see what's going on. Getting home from wherever and putting the flowers in their vase. I just feel like I'm in a movie or in a book or something. It's a very main character moment. But it's just so calming. I don't know if this is the best vase for these flowers, but I don't care. Make sure you cut your flowers when you get home as well. And replace their water if you can, every few days, because it makes them last so much longer. Can I ask you guys a question? Have tulips always been expensive? Or have they only recently become expensive? Because tulips are stunning, and I would love to have some tulips in my life. But at like $40 a bunch, I don't know if I can justify it. These were $12.50 a bunch. Is it like not the season for tulips at the moment? Please let me know. But yeah, I saw them and they were really tiny ones as well. Like they weren't even like big. So I was like, no. I love so many different types of flowers. Like I don't know what my favorite flower is. I do love lilies. I think my mum's favorite is lilies. And so I think that kind of influenced me growing up to love lilies. But I also love daisies. Like little tiny spray daisies. I just think they're so cute. Anything that looks like it could be at a cottage, I think those are my favorites. I mean, I don't know if lilies have that vibe, but I feel like these look like very cottagey. Like if I lived on a bunch of land and had a little cottage house, these give me that vibe. For the rest of the day, I need to finish editing a video. I need to probably just check my emails to make sure I'm on top of things, and probably just edit some more. There's always stuff to edit, always computer things to be done. I've also got a meeting on the weekend, which is a bit random. Meeting on a weekend. But I mean, this job isn't very traditional, is it? So I need to prepare some stuff for that. Well, I would like to. I would love to know what your guys' favorite flower is. So leave a comment telling me your favorite flower. Maybe I'll go for a walk this afternoon. It was really foggy this morning, but it's turned into such a beautiful day. I also put my books away when I came home. My new ones that I showed you guys. And I literally have no room for them. So that is a bit of an issue. Don't know what we're gonna do about that. I don't really wanna buy a new bookcase because I feel like eventually when we buy a house, we'll probably like do it properly. Like we'll either get built-in shelves or like have a proper library room. And so I don't really wanna spend the money now on getting another bookshelf if we're not going to use it forever. The older I get, and I feel like this makes sense, but the older I get, my card got full, sorry. The older I get, the more I want to invest in like really beautiful quality furniture that I'll keep forever, which makes sense. But also at the same time, we're not in our forever home. And sometimes it can be hard to gauge if something that I buy now for our rental property or rental home, we don't own this, if it will suit our future home. I know it's a first world problem, but I also understand that probably a lot of people in their early 20s feel this way. I also don't know when we're gonna buy a house, so there's just a lot of what ifs and like I don't knows going on. I think these turned out really cute though. Can't go wrong with just like really simple, subtle flowers. They also had some really beautiful natives when I went, but I didn't get any, obviously. There is something about a clean house and fresh flowers that just makes me feel like such a put together adult. I love them. They're stunning. The flowers that I had previously were these like eucalyptus ones. There were also some other flowers mixed in, but I've kept the eucalyptus because if you didn't know, you can just let this dry out and it's just a beautiful little decor piece. So I just separated all of the other bits so I can have them. This photo is from, I think it was my 19th birthday. And I feel like we both look the exact same. And it's 5 years later. These eucalyptus, obviously they're very dried out, but Liam gave me these when he proposed, and that was like almost 2.5 years ago, and I still have them as decor. So if you don't like buying fresh flowers all the time or every like 2 weeks, maybe get some eucalyptus because you can buy it one time and literally have it for years, pretty much until it disintegrates. I also have the eucalyptus from my wedding bouquet and I kept that as like a dried flower arrangement in our guest bedroom. Oh, I forgot to show you guys. I also bought myself a new journal from Kmart. How cute is this? Obviously, I think it was like $4 or $5 and it's just lined paper, but I've been journaling when I do my quiet time, when I do my Bible studies, and I've just been using my like normal bullet journal, but I wanted real lines to write on instead of dots. So that's really cute. I think that just is so pretty. I feel like Kmart really knows what's up in terms of journals. They have so many cute ones. Little update for you. I edited an entire video. It was actually so quick, which is amazing. You guys may have already seen it. It's my August TBR. So that is all done. And I honestly didn't think I was gonna get that done today. So that's very exciting. Highlight of my day. And then I did my readings, which you guys saw, because Liam and I do a Bible study together every Thursday, and today's Thursday. This week has gone quick. And then I paid a whole bunch of taxes, which is so fun. No, but I'm glad I got that out of the way. I've also been trying to pay, this is not interesting at all, but I'm also trying to pay my student loans, like make voluntary repayments. I don't know why I'm telling you guys this, but it makes me feel so accomplished. Paying my taxes and paying off my student loan. How crazy. Paying off my student loan that I will probably never use. Amazing. No, maybe I will. I'm not sure. At least I got a fancy piece of paper out of it that I haven't hung up because it feels like I'm trying to show off. But that's probably a personal issue that I need to deal with. Anyways, it is now 5 p.m. So I think, I ticked off everything on my to-do list today. Wow, in saying that, it probably wasn't that long of a to-do list, but that's okay. We'll take the success where we can. I think I'm gonna write my to-do list for tomorrow, and then I might just go read for a little bit, and then I'll start cooking dinner because Liam will probably be home just before 6:30, so I don't really need to start cooking until like a bit after 5:30. Mostly just because I want to do some roast veggies, and they always take so long to cook, so I'll get started on those now, and then I probably won't start cooking our chicken until later, but you guys will come along for the ride. I'm sorry that I just spilled out every thought that was in my brain just then, but welcome to a day in my life vlog. I'm currently reading Heir of Fire, which is the 4th book in the Throne of Glass series. I have like 200 pages left. I love it so much, and I can't wait for the next one because I think it's going to be even better. I just love fantasy, guys. Who would have thought, if you had told me this time last year that I would love fantasy and I'd be reading an 8-book fantasy series, I would have said, you're joking. Just love fairies. If you know, you know.